Hello, my beautiful Cancers. This month we have eclipses, so you are going to be feeling all the feels. Let's go through the entire month and let's see what you need to know. First things first, on September 1st, Saturn will re enter the sign of Pisces, which for you is your ninth house of your beliefs, your philosophy, and your worldview. And it's very possible that in the past couple of years, Cancer, you've become a lot more spiritual or a lot more religious. You could have had a spiritual awakening and you likely learned a lot. And now Saturn is going back here because there's something more that you need to learn, something more that you need to uncover, something more that you need to heal. Then on September 2nd, Mercury will move into the sign of Virgo, which for you is your third house. So life can get a lot busier, your mind can get a lot busier. There's a lot of conversations that you're needing to have, and there's a new mindset that you're needing to embrace at this time, which I feel is related to everything that's going on in your ninth house. On September 6th, Uranus will go retrograde, and this is happening for you in your 12th house of your private life, of your spiritual life, and of your mental health. So, with Uranus here, this has been trying to help you to break free from any spiritual blockages. It's been trying to help you to break free of any addictions or mental health issues. And with Uranus going retrograde, this will give you a second to reflect on everything that has come up for you in regards to these topics and, internally integrate everything that is coming up. Then on September 7th, we will have a full moon eclipse in the sign of Pisces. And obviously, you are ruled by the moon. So anything going on with the moon is important, but especially an eclipse. So during these times, you can definitely feel more anxious. You can feel more sensitive, more on edge, and not exactly know why. And this is why. So, this eclipse will be happening in the sign of Pisces, which for you is your ninth house. So, there's some type of spiritual breakthrough that you're having, you're understanding something, your intuition can be very, very strong at this time. You're having a breakthrough in the way that you see the world and the way that you see life. And that can help you to move on from something, to finally be able to release something from your life, especially if there's something that has been troubling you for a long time. Being able to see it from a higher perspective, being able to get the clarity that you have needed can be so incredibly therapeutic. So, I do find this full moon to be helpful for you, especially because it is trining you, it is making a beneficial aspect to you. So, whatever is coming to light is intended to help you. The universe is trying to help you to move forward on your path. Then on September 14th, we'll have a third quarter moon in the sign of Gemini, which will happen for you in your 12th house. So, this is showing that whatever is coming up for you with the eclipse, it's helping you to heal. It's helping you to, again, move on from something, to release something, to finally forgive something, and really be able to move forward with your life, especially if there's something that has been holding you down for so long. You can now understand why you needed to experience this from a higher perspective and not take it so personally. Then on September 18th, Mercury will enter the sign of Libra, which for you is your fourth house of home and family and your emotional well being. So you'll now be thinking a lot about these topics, and there could be a lot more going on at home. This can be good, this can be bad. There just can be a lot more busyness, a lot of conversations that are going on. But if it doesn't have to do with your external family or your external place of living, this could just be you tapping into your sense of well-being and really tapping into where you're at and really understanding where you're at on an emotional level. Then on September 19th, Venus will move into the sign of Virgo, which for you is your third house, and this will help to bring you more peace of mind. So, if your mind has been kind of crazy and all over the place, or if there's something that you have recently learned or realized, Venus can come here and just smooth everything out, just kind of slow the mind down, make your mind easier, make communication easier, and just make it easier to, get your point across to other people about what's going on inside of you. Then on September 21st, we'll have a new moon eclipse in the sign of Virgo. Again, very, very important for you being a moon ruled person. And this time, this will be happening at the end of Virgo. So this is showing that there's something that you critically need to learn. There's something that you really, really need to understand, or there could be an extremely important conversation that needs to happen in order for you to move forward in your life. What I really feel is going on for you, Cancer, is that an old way of thinking is leaving. Finally, you're going to be able to turn off the negative thoughts. You're going to be able to turn off the negative emotions. You're going to be able to see things from a higher perspective. Therefore, you then need to communicate with other people about where you're at and where you're going and the person that you're becoming and the way in which you're going to be doing things moving forward. So that way everyone's on the same page and that way people can be supportive to you in the way that you need them to be. Then on September 22nd, Mars will enter the sign of Scorpio, which for you is your fifth house of love, dating, and romance. So this can make you very, very keen for romance, okay? You could be very, very passionate at this time about a particular person. You could be very passionate about children. This could be a time where maybe you're wanting to have children very intensely, or this could be a time where you're putting all of your energy into some type of creative project, into some type of side hustle, into something that you just want to do, something that just seems fun to you. You could have a lot more passion and desire to create something. Then on September 22nd, I should say, the sun will enter the sign of Libra, which for you is your fourth house of your home, family, and emotional well-being. And this is where your focus will be. You'll be waking up every day, really checking in with yourself and really trying to do everything that you can to, make yourself feel good on a foundational level. Also, at this time, we'll have the fall equinox, and this is really setting you up for a season of taking care of yourself, taking care of the people around you, taking care of your home, wanting to have more love in your life, and also really perfecting your daily routine. So, this can be a season of growth for you, of personal growth, of self growth, and just love and nourishment. So, that's very, very beautiful. Finally, on September 29th, you'll have a first quarter moon in the sign of Capricorn, which for you is your seventh house of relationships. And here's where you really have to work with other people to get other people on board with where you're at and what you're doing and how you're moving forward. And there definitely could be some challenges that come up here that you need to work through. But, again, I feel like it's very, very important that everyone that's in your life understands where you're at on an emotional and spiritual level, and they understand what you need from them very, very clearly. So, I hope this is helpful for you, Cancer. If it was, please give this video a thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys very, very soon.